all right with Kendrick Epling, the Shady Spring Tigers, victorious tonight, 9 runs, and it seems like you guys are going to put up 9, if not more, on this streak run. That's 11 of 13 now.
Yeah.
But they had you probably where they wanted to be in the first 6 innings. There.
Yeah, the first, they played a great game. I'll be honest, we didn't come out with energy. We didn't play our best baseball. Like I've told you, like I've said before, it's not about the first inning, it's about the 7th. And, I'm glad that we kind of figured out how to put the ball in play in the 7th inning. But, I'm a little disappointed in today's game. We should have been, energy should have been better on, defense, hitting, pitching. We should have just had more energy. We didn't play good today, but we did the job and got the job done.
Any reason for it?
It's like the energy level wasn't, and that that comes on me. I should have had my guys better prepared, to come play today. I don't know if it was because it was a non-regional and things like that, but that comes back on me, and I've got to do a better job for that.
You guys used 3 pitchers. It was a 3-hitter. I mean,
yeah.
I think Pleasantberry retired the first 10 that he faced. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like he was doing pretty well there.
Yeah.
Did you want to limit him on pitches?
I did. We had him at 49, so we have him ready for Friday, just in case we need him to come in against Sissonville. And then, he threw a heck of a game. He did what he was supposed to do. Had him, hitting ground balls and getting them out. And I think at the end of 3 or 4 innings, he was under 30 pitches. So he did what he was supposed to do.
10 in a row to start the game.
Yeah. So he pitched a heck of a game and everything, but we had him on a limit today.
And then you got pretty good relief effort from Smith there too.
Yeah. Colin's been big for us all year. He's kind of our designated closer. So anytime that we get in a jam or we need someone to come in, we trust him to come in those moments and throw strikes and do the job.
You used Redmond there for the last out.
I did.
I know. I went to the stats and looked, and he hadn't thrown this year.
Not. So we actually, he's been throwing bullpens and things, but we saw him. I saw him throw a few days ago, and I really liked the way he threw, and I wanted to get him some time. And, I didn't want to put him in a pressure situation the very first time. But kind of when the score kind of got a little comfortable, I wanted to put him in a situation for him
see what he could do.
Yeah, and he did exactly what I thought he could do.
And just to ground out, that's
absolutely.
Yeah. Your 6 through 8 hitters, ostensibly the bottom half of the order, 6 hits today. They were, I think, 6 through 8 had 2 hits each. So you got to be
anytime you have your bottom of the lineup swinging it, you're going to win a lot of ball games. And they did their job, and they put the ball in play, and we scored a lot of runs because of them. And when it's 6 through 9, 5 through 9, and you're not depending on your top of the lineup, but you got your whole team swinging it, there's some success that follows if you just put the ball in play and base run good.
I talked to Corey Mann and Scott Cuthbert last night about the upcoming the way the regionals line up, 9 teams. I mean, what are your thoughts on it? It's going to be hard. Obviously, Ripley is the number 1 team in the state, but I mean, every team is capable of winning games in this.
Well, our region. Like I was talking to you before the game, I think our region is the best in the state from top to bottom. Just with 1 through 9, you're going to get everybody's best, and it's going to be a close game no matter what. Like, you might have some success with the team the first game, but they'll come back and there's a battle, and it's a closer game and things like that. I feel like we've got the best region in the state, and it's going to be a dogfight to get to Charleston. But every team's up for the challenge, and I feel like we are too.
Do you feel like? I know you don't want to peak early, but you guys have kind of sustained this. Like I said, 11 of 13. Yeah. Every one of those wins, you scored at least 9 runs. Yeah. And if not more. I think you're probably averaging about 13 or 14 on this streak.
Yeah. Well, we had a few games where we kind of fell off. The Woodrow game.
In Greenbrier East.
In the Greenbrier East, we didn't. But we still made it a game, and we had opportunities to win that game. We had opportunities to win the Woodrow game, even though we didn't hit the way that we have been. But our bats have stayed hot. But like I said, I've told these guys from the moment I took this job, it's all about preparing for May. And if we can sustain this, like I said, if you can win 7-8 ball games in May and June,
that's when you want to win them.
That's when you want to get hot.
Right.
You want to get hot in May and win those last 7 games.
Okay. All right, Kendrick, appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.